House Minority Caucus demands a suspension of new tax laws implementation pending investigation. Army Chief orders sustained offensive against terrorists in Northwest. And federal government and development partners set to boost Nigeria's aquaculture to global standard, job creation for youths. Hello and welcome to the late evening news at 11 on NTA News 24, reaching you live from Abuja. My name is Justin Bemunyi. Now, the Minority Caucus of the House of Representatives has asked the federal government to suspend implementation of the newly enacted tax laws until investigations are concluded over alleged alterations of the version passed by the National Assembly and assented to by the President. The caucus, in a statement jointly signed by Kingsley Chinda and three others, threw its weight behind ongoing investigations by the National Assembly to unravel the culprits allegedly involved in the unlawful alterations of the tax reform laws, as well as gazetting and circulation of the altered copies to the public. The House Minority Caucus vows it will ensure the illegality is exposed and the culprits brought to book in the interest of justice for all Nigerians. In the meantime, the caucus urges Nigerians to disregard any purported tax laws being circulated without the signature of the clerk to the National Assembly, as well as the President and Commander-in-Chief, stressing that such did not originate from the National Assembly. Now, the federal government, together with the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, and the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, has worked hard to make Nigeria's aquaculture one of the best in the world. Now, this initiative has created many job opportunities for young people in the country. In this report, Musa Babaliu looks at the progress and impact of these efforts in the southern parts of Nigeria.
Fish farming, known as aquaculture, is a profitable business in Nigeria, but young people often struggle to get a steady supply of baby fish, fry and fingerlings to start or grow their own farms. Many farmers still buy these young fish from open markets like this, which can be unreliable. According to Abdulkadir Isa, who chairs the fingerlings producers and marketers group at Kado International Fish Market in Abuja, the biggest challenge in producing fingerlings and juveniles is feeding.
Because most of those fingerlings and fryers, they cannot eat our local feed. They eat foreign feed. Our local production have not get the result of the crumbles.
To help solve this, the federal government has stepped in with social support programs, especially in the Niger Delta region. This initiative provides equipment, training and resources to young people interested in fish production.
Color of the water, but when we tested it, the pH water
One success story is Juliet Amakoromo, a beneficiary of the Life ND project in Bayelsa State. The program, supported by the federal government and the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, has empowered her to produce her own fingerlings and even train other youths.
After the training, I was empowered with 1,500 fingerlings and 50 bags of feed from 2 mm to, I think, 6 mm.
Dozens of young people across the United States involved in the FG IFAD Life ND program are receiving training in fish farming. Besides aquaculture, many others are being supported in poultry farming. The young beneficiaries are very grateful to President Bola Tinubu for these opportunities. They say the programs have given them skills, jobs and hope, and have helped reduce unrest and idleness in their communities. The government efforts are helping turn Nigeria's rural youth into successful farmers and business owners, creating better livelihood and stronger communities in key agricultural areas. From Yanagwa, Bayelsa State, Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
Now, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General YD Shaibu, has directed troops of the 8th Division and Sector 2 Northwest Joint Task Force Operation Fasan Yama to sustain the ongoing operational tempo to decisively neutralizing terrorists and other non-state actors within their area of responsibility. The Army Chief issued the charge while addressing officers and men of the 248 Reconnaissance Battalion Ilela in Ilela local government area of Sokoto State during an operational tour. Bashir Ibrahim Nababa reports.
As part of his operational tour to Army formations and units across Nigeria, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, visited the 8th Division Training School at Gigenya Cantonment, Sokoto, to inspect key facilities before proceeding to Ilela. Addressing the troops in Ilela, the Army Chief commended them for their gallantry, professionalism, and resilience in tackling criminal elements in their theater of operation. He noted that their sustained operations have improved security and eased the burden on local communities, urging them to maintain the momentum to restore peace in the region.
We appreciate them for their commitment and renewed vigor in the fight against criminality and banditry across here in the northwest region.
Lieutenant General Shaibu reaffirmed his commitment to troops' welfare, directing the provision of additional accommodation, improved medical facilities, and other critical infrastructure to boost morale and enhance operational effectiveness of the troops. From Sokoto, Bashir Ibrahim Nababa, NTA News.
Now, the federal government's collaboration with the United States in the fight against security has continued to receive applause, with the latest coming from the APC chieftain Taiwo Ojo Nathaniel. Speaking with NTA News, Taiwo Ojo Nathaniel echoed the centrality of Kogi State, bordered by 9 other states in the Federation, thereby rendering it vulnerable to the influx of bandits escaping from other parts of the country.
So you can just see where we are now. You want to go to Kwara State, Ekiti State, Ondo State, Edo State, Enugu State, or even here in Abuja FCT, you can see everybody who enters ourselves. Yet, if anything happens in any part of Kogi State today, you know what happens? Anybody can disappear to any point through any border. You have 9 borders, and you want to catch a thief. You know, it's very difficult. But you don't know actually where he has passed through. Kogi West is becoming very, very terrible these days. And we are trying to search and know what could be the cause. We now discover that mostly is the mineral resources around that area.
Taiwo enjoined citizens to always assist security agencies and other relevant authorities with adequate information that would enable government to succeed in its onslaught against bandits and terrorists. President Bola Tinubu has personally reached out to former heavyweight boxing champion Anthony Joshua following a tragic road accident along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State. A statement by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy to the President, Bayo Onanuga, says the President spoke with Anthony Joshua on the phone to personally convey his condolences over the death of his 2 associates, and he prayed for them. President Tinubu spoke to Governor Dakpo Abiodun, who was in the hospital with them, and the governor also assured him that Anthony Joshua is receiving the best care in the hospital. The president prayed for strength, wisdom, and grace for him during this painful period, and said, "May God grant him a speedy recovery and repose to the souls of the departed." Now, 4 persons have been confirmed dead on the spot following 3 heavy-duty trucks that rammed into a gone end-of-the-year cultural carnival procession on Akwanga Lafia Highway late on Sunday. Correspondent Ayenaji Auta, who visited the site of the accident, has more on the story.
What appeared to have been a joyous celebration of the annual Igon Carnival procession held at the Nasarawa Igon Community Secondary School, Nasarawa Igon, was cut short tragically as a truck which lost control rammed into the crowd, and when the dust settled down, 4 dead bodies laid lifeless, leaving several others injured.
Just went out to celebrate this carnival. In the process of that, we just heard the news that she got an accident and she's dead.
For me, I do not intend to take it lightly. I'm going to take it up, and but if there is understanding, it's not in every matter that you rush to court. Yes.
Organizer of the Igon Carnival and national president of Amewo Baegon, Samuel Akpaho Jonathan, says despite proper arrangements to ensure a hitch-free carnival, they are saddened by the unfortunate incident. So far, 2 out of the deceased have since been buried, while those injured are still receiving treatment. Meanwhile, officials of the Federal Road Safety Corps refused to comment on the accident as at the time of filing this report. Ayena J. Auta, NTA News.
You're watching the latest of the news on NTA International. NTA News 24. We'll take a break now. We'll be back in a moment. To stay with us.
The year 2025 marked another step in Nigeria's journey towards destination of development. However, there were many hurdles on the way. In a special package to review 2025, we interrogate the issues that determine the direction of state.
The task ahead is enormous, but surmountable. We can win. We will win.
The ovation and the recriminations.
We are united. No religious persecution in Nigeria. It's a lie from the pit of hell.
Programs, projects, protests, and pronouncements. Join us for Rear Window 2025 on Tuesday, December 30th, 2025 and Thursday, 1st January 2026. Rear Window 2025. We look back to look forward.
Season's greetings from all of us at Risco Foods. The festivities are already in the air, and we'd like to especially thank you for your continued patronage of Risco Foods, the only tomato brand to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria. With our proud Nigerian products and services, we have continued to create thousands of jobs for our people and for the growth of our economy. Thank you, our esteemed customers, distributors, and partners. Yes, the taste of Nigeria is the taste of celebration and the taste of goodwill and good cooking. We care for your good health and long life. So cook right and eat healthy to live longer. Always buy a Risco product. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Feel the power of precision. Engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
Athi Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
This is NTA News 24.
The Federal College of Education, Yola, has commended the federal government for granting approval for the institution to run both degree and NCE programs concurrently. The provost of the college, Dr. Mohammed Usman Degereji, made the commendation in Yola. Riano Bala reports.
The National University Commission granted the dual multi-degree programs to Federal College of Education, Yola, alongside its FCE programs after satisfying with the necessary requirements. The institution was also authorized to offer 14 degree courses as part of the 38 courses approved by the NUC in different fields of study. The school asks students to apply in the 14 courses approved with the score of 150 and above in UTME and 5 credits in relevant subjects including mathematics and English.
NUC, LCC, FC, Yola, JAM were all under federal government. And federal government is desirous of having these colleges start on the degree program. So they can direct NUC to expedite action but not to compromise standards.
The Provost FCE Yola, Dr. Mohammed Usman Degreji, said the institution will continue to ensure it produces quality graduates that will make impact in the society. In Yola, Royanu Bala, NTA News.
Now, in a renewed effort to reposition Quranic education and correct long-standing misconceptions about Al-Majiri schooling, the Jigawa state government has convened a high-level engagement between government officials and Sangaya stakeholders aimed at strengthening and sustaining the Sangaya education system across the state. Mohammed Musa Askira reports.
According to statistics in the state, there are over 4,000 traditional Sangaya schools currently operate across the state, with an estimated 1.3 million pupils studying the Holy Quran. The governor explained that the large population of Quranic students informed the government's decision to formally include Sangaya education in the state budget in order to sustain and modernize the system. He also corrected the widely held belief that Al-Majri are out-of-school children, noting that they are students who study the Holy Quran and acquire knowledge of the Arabic language rather than the Western education alone. He said the integrated model is designed to enable pupils to memorize the Holy Quran while also acquiring vocational skills, numeracy, and basic literacy. In line with these reforms, the governor announced that the state government plans to employ 500 Quranic teachers in 2026 to further strengthen the system. He called on the Quranic teachers and stakeholders to support government's efforts by offering constructive advice on how to improve Sangaya education for greater impact.
We are all in our Sangaya schools, both the mega Sangaya school, the model Sangaya school, and the recitation houses. We all have this equipment. You will learn the Quran, you will learn the numeracy and literacy, and also you will have some skill, you will learn some skills that will be of benefit to you in your life.
The issue of Al-Majri prison, now we are engaging, we provide an opportunity for more than 2,000, more than even 5,000 Al-Majri in our models and Sangaya schools.
In recognition of his administration commitments, the Quranic Reciters Association of Nigeria honored Governor Umar Namadi by decorating him as the grand patron of the association. In Dutse, Muhammad Musa Askira, NTA News.
The Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos, has reaffirmed the commitment of the organization to sustaining its reputation as Nigeria's most credible media institution through the verification of news content that promotes peace and unity across the country. The Director General made this known while speaking at the reunion of the NTA Kaduna Network Center. Mohammed Umar Ajingi reports.
This is one of the television stations at the heart of Kaduna that has for decades produced content that educates and enlightens the public.
Welcome to NTA Kaduna Studio.
Veteran staff from the 1970s and 1980s, including the reporters, producers, news presenters, and cameramen, converted the station for a reunion.
A family reunion of sort, rekindling all memories on the job and reconnecting after exiting the system. Here we are again today, gathered to pick up from where we left.
We are still growing stronger because the current DG of NTA is from this humble house.
The event brought to the fore discussions on how to reposition and improve the Nigerian Television Authority, the NTA.
As broadcasters, our duty, our function is to give voice to ideas.
If we want to move the authority forward, we must all be law-abiding. We must adhere to the rules and regulations of the NTA.
This is the major competition of television in the world right now. And you cannot beat it. And something that you cannot beat, that means you must align yourself with it.
We should be able to sustain what we have made. But the desirable thing is for us to make things better.
It was a nostalgic moment as the veterans caught sight of some of the equipment they once operated during their active years. This is the historic NTA Kaduna Museum, a place that preserves and keeps materials that NTA Kaduna used in the 70s and 80s. Ibrahim Buba, one of the pioneering staff of NTA Kaduna, who began his career as a production officer, demonstrated how they navigate the challenges of the analog era, operating heavy analog cameras under demanding conditions.
In our own days, picture to picture, you have to think about how you can, transit from one end to the other or from one video to the other. Today, your computer does all those things for you.
Earlier, a novelty football match was held between the New Age Network and NTA Kaduna football team, where the Director General of the NTA, Salu Abdulhamid Dembos, relived memories of his youthful days on the pitch. In Kaduna, I am Muhammad Umar-Jingi, NTA News.
In Nigeria, naming a child goes far beyond identity. It is a sacred and communal act where culture, faith, and hope from the moment a child is born, one question come together in meaning. In this special report, Sheikh Mohammed Dati explores how names in our society carry stories, prayers, and a power that transcends mere identification.
My name is Kayode Oluwaseun Olaniro, meaning Kayode means it brings joy. Oluwaseun means thank God. Olaniro means wealth remains in our lineage.
My name is Akwarandu. Akwarandu means living vein or vein of life.
The belief that a name can shape a person's destiny is a recurrent theme across many Nigerian ethnic groups.
Traditionally, we used to name our sons and daughters based on maybe the occasion, the place, and sometimes even when a friend visits, we used to do that. But since things have changed, we started putting meanings into the names.
To me, two things follow. One, the meaning of the name and what you intend the name to carry.
But in today's rapidly globalized world, naming trends are evolving. While meaningful indigenous names remain cherished, there is a growing shift, especially among younger parents, toward names that sound modern, are easier to pronounce, or are influenced by Western culture and popular figures.
Speaking about name, name gives you that identity of who you are as a person. And if you eventually find the meaning of the name, it may be as a result of maybe social-cultural background and say, oh, as a result of this, we named you this, and that is why your name is this. Let's say our former president, Goodluck Jonathan, he was named Goodluck. And he came to that point of realization that, look, my name is Goodluck. And so if my name is Goodluck, I should be able to strive for the best.
Yet, even as modern influences take roots, the echoes of tradition remains strong. Across Nigeria's diverse cultures, naming ceremonies continue to hold deep spiritual and communal significance. These rituals, often involving kola nuts, dates, palm oil, and prayers, depending on the part of the country, serve as vital bridges between generations, linking the past with the promise of the future.
Looking for highest quality name, so use Abdullahi, Abdurrahman, Abdul Razak, all these attributes of Allah, 99 names, you attach somebody's name, calling it Abdul Kada, Abdul Kaza, Abdul Kada. That's grade 1. Then grade 2 is the name of the prophets. Then the grade 3 of the names is the one that has to do with the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Names signifies destiny. Truth be told, a lot of people can give name just because they feel the name is sweet to the ear. But if you check biblically, as a Christian, names have spiritual significance. And the future of that child is designed and shaped by that name.
Interactions, relationships, positive, healthy interactions rather influences behaviors rather than, in quotes, discriminating or labeling that such name is actually the reason why this individual is acting that way. Can be subjective rather.
Ultimately, a name is more than just a label. It is a gift, a thread in the rich tapestry of a person's life. It may reflect a family's faith, embody cultural identity, or whisper the melody of a parent's hopes and dreams. One truth endures: a name is rarely just a name. It is the first word of a person's unique story. In Nigeria, a name is more than identity. It is a story, a prayer, and a bond with our roots. Even as times changes, that meaning still lives on. In Abuja, I'm sure Muhammad Datti, NTA News.
This is where the news ends. I thank you so much for watching. My name is Justin Birmingham. Do have a wonderful night rest.